Wednesday night, Jim's off. I'm Brian Taff. We begin here with breaking news tonight. Pennsylvania Congresswoman Mary Gay Scanlon carjacked at gunpoint today. Her vehicle, cell phone, government ID all stolen. The Democrat had just wrapped up a meeting at FDR Park with other members of Congress. Let's get right to Action News reporter Annie McCormick joining us live in South Philadelphia tonight. Annie, you've got more details.
Yeah, Brian, that's right. We were here as the Congresswoman left South detectives. I can tell you that she was walking, not physically harmed. However, you could tell that she was very shaken up and she did not want to comment as she left with two members of her staff. Congresswoman Mary Gay Scanlon seen here leaving South detectives following an interview with investigators. The Congresswoman and at least one member of her staff were carjacked at gunpoint in broad daylight at FDR Park just before 3 this afternoon. According to sources, two men approached her as she returned to her Acura following a tour with other members of Congress. Inside, her government-issued cell phone and ID were also taken along with her keys. Scanlon and her staff member were not physically harmed. Police are looking for her stolen Acura. The Congresswoman represents the 5th Congressional District, which encompasses parts of South Philadelphia. Scanlon's staff issued this statement saying in part, quote, Wednesday afternoon around 2:45 p.m., Congresswoman Scanlon was carjacked at gunpoint in FDR Park following a meeting at that location. The Congresswoman was physically unharmed. She thanks the Philadelphia Police Department for their swift response. Mayor Kenny issued this statement early this evening saying in part, quote, I'm appalled to learn of this violent crime that was perpetrated against my friend and colleague, Congresswoman Mary Gay Scanlon. Everyone deserves to feel safe in our city, and sadly, as we know, that hasn't always been the case this year. Now, Brian, that government-issued cell phone and ID are federal property. It's not clear what charges, potential federal charges that those suspects could face if they are apprehended, again, on a federal level. But we do know, and it is confirmed by the FBI, that the FBI's Violent Crimes Task Force is assisting Philadelphia police in this investigation. For now, reporting live outside of South Detectives, Annie McCormick, Channel 6, Action News. Brian.
Annie, thank you.